Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we are in Themoria, in Durin's Way, and we're going to continue on. We have to get those dwarven ledgers. We also have to do some stuff around the garden areas, and we have to kill some bats. So we'll start with killing this goblin. Hope you're having a wonderful day in Middle Earth. Don't forget to get yourself a nice drink to relax, enjoy yourself, and if you're someone that watches this, maybe listens, maybe while you drive, you like to listen to it, I hope that you enjoy, because I make it in a way that hopefully you can also just listen. Even though I still think I recommend it's probably best to watch it, but because it's got some cool visuals to see. But again, that is totally something you can do. If you're someone that drives many hours and you like the content, I appreciate your like and subscribes. You're always welcome to listen to it like a podcast or whatever, but because I am doing just voiceovers. But then you're just basically hearing me talk and do voiceovers, which maybe for some of you is a good thing. It's kind of fun to see what's happening though as I battle. Aha! Alright, just kill goblins in here and bats in this area. Oh, it's a MrRevel. Got her. Oh, collected the dwarf letter. I'm so sorry, Mr. Dwarf. We will take your letter to your family. Poor guy was killed by the MrRevel. Or maybe it was being after the goblins killed him. I don't know. I need to kill a couple more bats in here. So we're gonna aim for that bat. Oh no, it's a Moria chieftain! And he's dead. He got yelled at and died. Alright, sweet. I think we need 2 more goblins. And we need some more bats. Alright, there's another MrRevel stalker. Come here and fight me like a woman. I mean, I don't know what you are actually. You're kind of creeping me out. Alright, moving on. Moria captain. All right. We still need more dwarf letters. Oh, there's a white hand emissary we need. Defeated the emissary in Glokuru. I forgot, we're using the same instrument as last time, huh? Horn time! Oh! Sorry, I had to suck on some ice there and make sure my throat is in the mood to do voices. Let's do some voiceovers. Oh no! No, she's taking his letter! She can't have his letter! Bad! Oh wow! We roared her out of existence. We did Tom Bombadil to her. Oh, Joe Marion, him bomb the billow. I love the horn in this game. It's such a great sound. We should have some fun on one of the live streams and try to set up some ABC music files. I made a video on the guide playlist if you guys want to know how to use the music system, where you right click up here and you say, play music. You can do this. Do like a organ. I don't know. I love it. I love that that music system even exists in this game. It's super cool. I cannot off the top of my head name another game that uses a system of music like that with ABC files that you can basically do anything with. So the ABC file system basically allows it to where your character will just play a song and you can connect it with other people and have like 30 people, literally an orchestra playing music in an event for someone. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun if I need to figure out which, if you guys know this off the top of your head, I'd love this question answered. If one of you guys know this, so I don't have to do the research, it'd be amazing. What server is the one that does the music performance in Weathertop? I might actually go, I feel like I heard someone say it the other day in a video I watched, but that would be really cool to know, because what I want to do is I'm gonna make a character and just go to it live, and we could just all chill together on my channel and watch their performance and get them some more people to watch. Or you could log on a character and go, right, join the thing, make a character to go see it. And you know, you could be level 1 and go see it because it's not that hard to get there. Oh look, a white-hand emissary. This is probably the only one we needed. That was convenient. And he's dead. Defeated the emissary at Durin's Crossing. All right, sweet. The last thing we need to do is this one, which is Untold, the Ancient Shield, and bring an Infused Garnet. Okay, I don't know what the Infused Garnet thing, but let's go find the shield real quick. All right, you guys. Remember how I've been telling you in all the episodes about the garden in Moria? Are you ready to see it? You ready? Welcome, everyone, to the Gardens of Moria. Or the Rock Bazaar. From those of you that didn't think dwarves knew how to garden, underground, mind you. Welcome to the Gardens of the Dwarves. Bitter's taken over by goblins right now, but we'll get him back. Isn't that cool? So by the way, if you notice, the light comes in on that beam and hits these mirrors and bounces around, as well as those crystals giving the light the trees can grow with. So that's how they keep the trees alive down here with all these berry trees and stuff. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, it's very awesome. It's a really beautiful place. If I could live in Khazad-dûm, where my house is like in one of these walls where I look over this garden and I have light from the sun coming in with mirrors, I'm pretty sure I could live in here. Because that's the only thing that I don't think I would like being a dwarf. You remember my last episode when I asked you what race you want to be? If you actually lived in Middle-earth or teleported there? The only thing I don't know if I like caves, but I wouldn't want to be in a dark caves all the time with barely little light. I want to be in some big open place like this with light coming in from the sun and waterfalls. Like, that's cool. So cool. All right, let's continue on. It's just so fun. Moria is so exciting. Again, I could do a whole tour episode on this place. We could walk the whole garden if you guys want, so just let me know in the comments. Oh, hello, Sailmaster.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
There's another way out. Got a couple crazy looking plants right there. Look at that shot. Like, look at the big statue over there. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh man, LOTRO is such a big, immense world. It's so cool. All right, let's talk with the guy we're looking for.
The House of Durin will live
forever. It is good to see you, Voice of the Rings. I am glad that the goblins have paid for what transpired at Gloruk-Ru. When I think back to that day, I can still feel the heart of the fire all around me. The heat of the fire. Well, your deeds have given me hope. Perhaps one day I will build a new outpost at Gloruk-Ru, and I will make it known that it was only possible thanks to your bravery. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you telling everyone. Voice of the Rings, guys. Like and subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. You can subscribe though. I'm not kidding about that. That'd be awesome. Thanks guys. I earned it.
Glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria.
Oh, glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria. The beauty of the gardens never cease to amaze me. Many of the crystals that grow naturally here in Tharak Bazaar are used throughout Khazad-dûm as a source of light. In some locations, the MrRevel have been destroying the crystals we have placed in order to extinguish the visible light. Many of our corridors and halls have become darker than the blackest night. We must collect more crystals to replace ones that have been destroyed. Search Tharak Bazaar for natural formed crystals, and I will make sure they are put to good use. We're happy to help. Of course we'll do that. And you know what that reminds me of? Do you guys remember that old dinosaur show called Dinotopia? Do you guys remember that? And they had to go find that cave to get new crystals from an asteroid. That just, for some reason, that quest gives me that memory of that movie. I really like that movie. It's like a 2-part thing. 3 hours.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs. Where do I have to go to turn all those in? What's the one I have to do over there? Untold something. So I'm gonna remove these right now. We'll go turn them in a minute. So I make sure I have enough room. Ooh. Why did I? There we go. When I was merely a lad, my grandfather taught me about a certain plant that had nourishment properties. He called this plant mudroot, as it only grew near the edges of fresh water. By boiling the roots of this plant, he could extract the oils within and to create a brew that was hearty enough to rouse a sleeping dragon. Well, that is what he claimed. I doubt he ever saw a dragon. Nevertheless, the brew was strong and could be put to use in helping our sick and wounded recover more quickly. Whew. Excuse me. That's always hard when you're doing something live and you having a burp. Okay. I have not seen such a plant in some time, but I am hopeful that it may be growing here in Tharak Bazaar, as there are many pools and fresh streams of fresh water to be found. If you come across any healthy roots growing near the water, please return them to me so I may examine them. All right, we can do that.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in
motion, Voice of the Rings. I fear there is trouble brewing. Arnif left several days ago, heading eastward towards Zargund. He said he was going out to search for the nearby chambers to learn anything he might about Mazog, the orcs. And the orcs, he has yet to return, and I fear for his safety. Would you look for him? He was last seen heading towards some of the orc-infested areas to the east. I fear something may have happened to him, and that could lead the orcs back here. Yes, we'll be happy to check it out. What is over here that's glowing? I see something glowing. Oh, it's hardy mudroot. Or healthy mudroot. Sweet. All right, we got a mudroot. So let's collect some mudroots and get some crystals. So apparently the crystals naturally form and grow here. Interesting. There's one right there. That's interesting. Are they some kind of alive crystal? That makes me think, or did they just naturally form in this cave? Like the normal processes of a crystal we would think of. It'd be very interesting if you could just move them and plant them in these pots and they grow. I'd be very interesting if that's a thing. Wouldn't it? I'm curious now. Like, I wonder if there's anything about that online. I might go look it up later. It says a naturally glowing crystal that emits a light. but is it naturally growing mineral style or naturally growing like a plant? Because that would be very interesting to know the difference. It's like, do they grow faster than a normal crystal would grow? Because a normal crystal, I feel like, would grow... Normal crystals, and like... From what I know about geology, because my mom's a geologist, usually crystals form from extreme heat and pressure in volcanoes. But if these things are just growing out of the ground, have they just been there and they're going to run out over time? Or do they keep growing in here from the ground? Because that sounds like they're more like, not what we think of a crystal, but like alive. See what I'm saying? Interesting. Because that'd be really cool and make a lot of sense from a lore perspective, how they light up their whole Moria. The way he worded that quest, too, it seems like they always get them from here. Like, do they actually need sunlight to come in to help them get their glow? Do they, like, absorb it like a fluorescent light? Or do they absorb it like a plant and release it? There's a lot of plants, funguses that glow. I don't know, there's some really cool questions there that I'm totally nerding out about right now, but we're going to stop there and I'm going to continue focusing on finding them. Aha, mudroot! I guess he's taking his wood for a bath. No swimming in the sacred pools. Oh, great, now he's dead in the sacred pool. What did I do? I'm not cleaning that up. I want a house right here. Right in this hill. It's a nice spot. Oh, totally messed that up. I was gonna try to sneak. Oh well, didn't need to sneak anyway. He's dead. The bad evil vampire lady is gone, so. Who put this railing here? You know, I find it very impressive that this railing actually still is intact, just for the fact, because I know this is metal, or some kind of metal. But this is definitely wood, the way it looks. And like, I feel like after thousands of years, the dwarf's wood, especially in a place like this that has a lot of movement of air and waterfalls and moist, I feel like that probably would have rotted away. I don't know, maybe not. It looks cool though. I'm not gonna strike it off LOTRO's realism though, because they do a pretty good job of keeping stuff realistic. They probably wanted to still feel like it's a garden. You know what I mean? Like give it that feel of like having fencing and like little borders and stuff. Sorry, I keep not talking. I just put some ice on my throat for a minute because I was getting tired. Got it. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of over full. I assume this water used to only be in this thing and then it drained, but it probably clogged over time and then filled this whole area. It's pretty cool. There's a crystal up there. I know, I'm cheating. I put floating names on, but I won't be looking forever. Oh man, look at that shot, you guys. That's so cool. I try really hard to keep the screen steady for you guys too while you watch, because I know some people have troubles with video games getting sick. Totally get that. Are you really gonna interrupt me? You stinker, I'm trying to guard the crystal here. So anyway, even in combat, I try not to flip around too much, and if I do flip around, it's more like, you know, instant. I just, you know, boop, instant flips, that. Sweet, I think we're done. Get on Remy here. Turn these quests in real quick. Uh-oh, he saw me. He's throwing spears at us. Stop throwing spears at us, you jerk. Alright, we are back, Girthwith.
The Lords of Moria
Have returned! You have brought me quite the assortment of crystals. Great work! We will use them to bring some of the warmth and beauty of these gardens into the dark corners where no light can pierce. Sweet. Cool. It's awesome. Alright. Here's the mud root.
Durin returns soon to
his halls. Oh, these are exactly what I was hoping for, Zollin, Ironshield, and Voice of the Rings. Yes, these are the mud roots I remember from my youth. I had all but forgiven up hope that I would see them again. You are well deserving of my praise, my friend. I will wait for you and take your leave before beginning the boiling process. The smell is quite horrible, and it often attracts the deep claws. I wish you luck on your travels. Travels, yes. Thank you, my friend. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right. So I think what we need to do is we need to run down and find that, and then do this one on the way back and turn them in there. So I'd like to be able to find the terror that was Azog. Find and talk to Arnfin, that's his name. All right, well, we will help him on this adventure down this tunnel in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Thank you so much for joining me today, my guys. You are the best, all my friends and family out there of Voice of the Rings. Don't forget to like and subscribe if I earned it. I appreciate it. I've been saying that more because I was talking to my friend the other day, and one thing me and him both like is when people and they ask for subscribes, but they say if they earned it, right? Because I want you to actually be enjoying the content. So don't forget to subscribe. It really supports the channel. I really appreciate it. Like 2 down there if you want. And thank you to MrRevel for being a royal guardian. You're the best. I appreciate your support. And my other Patreons, you're awesome. We have a Discord, guys. So if you join on Patreon, you get to be in the Discord with us and hang out and do stuff. And then the next episode will be up there. And other playlists will be down there at the bottom. So you guys have a great day in my life. And I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings.